areas of music and film. We welcome such private sector initiatives toward the development of our budding arts industries, and as they offer the opportunities to benefit young people. We are doing our part as a government by creating the enabling environment by passing such legislative improvements, instruments that start to empower the artists.
With facilities such as a mini studio, a classroom, numerous other musical instruments, as well as trainers and managers at hand, Manfopa's Music Academy can make a hugely positive impact in the Gambia's music arena. As a result of this, Gambian performing artists, notably the first intake of the Mandingmori Academy of Music project, can expect light at the end of the tunnel when and if they make the most of this invaluable music project. For GRTS News, I am Deku Mademba.
The president of the Rotary Club of Fajara on Saturday, the 12th January 2013, presided over the commissioning of a project jointly sponsored by the Rotary Club of Fajara in partnership with Rotary International District 9100 amongst others. The standard kitchen will enable 2,500 students access the school feeding program. Mohamed Jallo has the details.
Rotary's intervention came after many years of efforts to build a kitchen to enable students benefit from the school feeding program. The ceremony was graced by various dignitaries, including the regional education officers, the chief of Combo Central, the National Assembly member for the area, Parent-Teacher Association, and a cross-section of the community. Fode Sila, the president of Rotary Club of Fajara, said Rotary is an organization of business and professional leaders united worldwide who provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill in the world. It is the largest humanitarian service organization for professional men and women who want to make a better world and who are dedicated to providing friendly help to local and international communities. Rotary International have over 1.2 million members with over 34,000 clubs in over 200 countries worldwide. He said the school feeding program is a motivation for many and therefore hoped that the project will help to improve the quality of education in the country. He took the opportunity to call on all hands to be on deck to contribute to national development, since central government alone cannot do it. He thanked all partners who contributed towards the success of the project and assured them that their monies will be put to good use and that their names are already written in the history books of the school. He also thanked the Parent-Teacher Association and the school administration for their cooperation and support during the implementation of the project. Other speakers were the chief of Combo Central, the National Assembly member for the area, the education officers from Region 2 and the Gambia College. The headmaster of the school, on behalf of the school and the community of Brikama, thanked the sponsors for such a help to the school. Immediate past President Benjamin A. Roberts, who chaired the program, urged the students to take care of the project since it belongs to them. The club also on the same evening staged an art exhibition at Ozone Front residence in Kololi to promote Gambian artists and also raise funds geared towards helping the needy. Mohamed Jallo, GRTS.
Malian ground forces backed by French air power retake the strategic town of Jabali, scene of heavy fighting between Islamist rebels and government troops. And the aftermath of a fierce assault on a gas field in Algeria leaves many people dead and many foreigners still unaccounted for. We'll be back with these stories after the break.
The NAWEC Staff Association, under the Chief Guest of Honor, His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya AJJ Jammeh, is staging its third annual gala dinner and dance in association with the international superstar Asanjai of Senegal, Jaliba Kouyaté and Abu and Fafa. This program is in support of His Excellency's drive to turn the Gambia into a city-state by providing all basic and essential services such as electricity and water to the Gambian population irrespective of where they live. The gala dinner is slated for the 25th of January 2013 at the Senegambia Beach Hotel. Tables are as follows: Platinum $60,000 Diamond $50,000 Gold $40,000 and Silver $35,000 Each table comes with 10 gala dinner tickets and cash power raffle tickets. Individual tickets $1,500 January 25th, that is the dance at the Paradise Suites Hotel, Penchami Hall. The tickets are as follows: VIP $600 Ordinary $400 Chief Guest of Honor for the night: Modu Turo Dabo, Aja Chan Khan, and Fatu Toure. And at Brikama Joko, which is January 27th, the tickets are $200 C flat. Chief Guest of Honor, Lamin Sane, Governor of West Coast Region, Aja Fatu Sow, Farato Alcalo, and Amidou Ja Oil. For reservations, please call 366-4096, 997-3500, 384-6607, 980-2992.
Welcome back. In Mali, French troops are entering their second week of fighting alongside Malian forces to wrest control of the country's north from Islamic militants. Vladimir Duterte has been following events in the country and earlier spoke to CNN's Natalie Allen on the line from Lagos, Nigeria.
Along with Malian soldiers, have been heading north, pushing north and retaking some key cities. We know that earlier this weekend, they took back the key city of Kona. Now, this was the city that the Malian insurgents took control of on January 10th, which actually preceded this military intervention by France and Mali. And we also hear that the meeting in the Ivory Coast with the leaders of the Economic Community of West African States has ended, and that they are again preparing plans to deploy a force of some 3,300 African soldiers to the region to supplement what could ultimately be a force of French soldiers that tops 2,500. We know now that France has said that they do not expect to stay there indefinitely. They do not expect this military action to be their Afghanistan. What they do hope is that once the West African soldiers are on the ground, that they will ultimately take the lead in reinforcement and ultimately driving these militants out of northern Mali, Natalie.
And as you've said earlier, driving them out, not easy at all, considering that they tend to hide within populations and putting, of course, civilians at risk, not just soldiers.
That's correct. I think that, what is clear is that even if they are able to push the militants back, the danger, of course, is that they, at any point in time, they may return, and that is a reality in a country where you have a very weak functioning government. And so and this is a country that, at least in the northern part of the country, which is roughly equal to the size of France. So if the soldiers, if the French and their West African allies are able to push out the militants, the question is, how long can you stay on the ground? And the second question is, if you leave, will they return, Natalie?
We'll now take our second break.
Please join us on a journey inside Trust Bank every Tuesday from 7 to 7:30 p.m.
where we hope to give you a unique insight into what we do,
why we do it, and how it benefits you.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines once more. The Gambia Supreme Islamic Council has expressed support for government and called for respect for the country's sovereignty. The national GSM operator Gamcell has opened a new cell site in Fonyi Jalokoto in a bid to decentralize services. Taking the art to another level, the Mandimori Foundation has opened a new arts academy in Kanifing. Malian troops have made huge gains on the battlefront, recapturing the strategic town of Jabali as French and West African forces continue their push north. And in Algeria, questions remain after an assault on a gas plant by Algerian troops rescued 800 hostages but left many foreigners still unaccounted for. That brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company and have a wonderful day.